Hello, Azun here. I've had a few across the show, a couple of my empires, and this is my Papal States. Encompasses probably about a third of Europe. I actually stopped playing this game because the revolution, counter-revolution idea does not actually affect the Papal State, which I find kind of stupid. So you can't just declare wars freely. Now in this game, I decided I wanted to destroy the Holy Roman Empire at some point, and somehow Usuji became a part of the Holy Roman Empire and actually became the emperor, which I found kind of weird myself. It happened. And this is my... actually having a lot of fun with this game. It's the first time I've played a kingdom in Europe in a while. I'm normally playing in Asia currently. This game has actually gone pretty easily. Normally I have a lot of problems and stuff. I converted to Protestant, as you can see. And started off with just declaring war on Lithuania. I had Bohemia and Austria as my allies, so it was pretty easy just to face roll them. And after that, I had the mission to vassalize the Teutons. And that, they were too big for me to vassalize. It took me multiple wars. Eventually though, they were vassalized and I got the mission to take over Bohemia. That personal union will seemingly never ever end. Hungary. That personal union is going to go on for pretty much ever. Brandenburg. Yeah, that one's kind of new, so I don't expect it to be in my empire yet. But as you can see, my empire is actually pretty vast. I've done it through diplomacy and personal unions, and incurred very little infamy. One thing I did not want, though, was to join the Holy Roman Empire, but I was forced to because I was nominated as the emperor, because of course these two are electors, and when I took over Brandenburg, I had the most votes. And I actually had territories inside of the Holy Roman Empire, so when it forced me to eventually join, you get that event saying it's stupid that you're not in the empire even though you're the emperor. You should join it. You have no choice. So I was gaining like 0.8 infamy per turn. I was still losing like 0.2, but it slowed me down a bit. This game didn't play out like a normal game. I've never seen a Georgia AI grow this big. Ireland actually conquered England, and all the uncored stuff was Ireland at one point in time. They actually defeated England. And these provinces here, only a couple of them were actually England's I took over, and the rest were, I think, Morocco's. I've actually never seen a Muslim nation defeat England in any war. But I wasn't expecting the personal union with Ireland. It just happened through royal marriage. I wasn't even paying attention to them. Moscow is my newest addition. It's pretty vast. I'm not going to ever be able to integrate them because you get 1 infamy per territory if you hit the integration button, but if you inherit it, you get no infamy. You just take it over. Georgia was another peaceful one, but I was actually about to go to war with them over the throne, but their leader died and that personal union started. Very convenient. And currently I have my eye on Sweden. They currently are in a great spot to take over in a personal union. I have 100 legitimacy, so I can afford to lose 20 by claiming their throne. Now in Western Europe, France lost to Burgundy, and then Burgundy formed France. And they got excommunicated, at which point I declared war on them and formed a personal union because, of course, they had a horrible heir, or weak heir. And he just claimed throne. And now they're a part of my personal union. Unfortunately, they were forced to spit out a few nations by other countries that had the excommunication casus on them, and I tried to join in on their wars and get rid of all the places they lost, and they declared peace before I could really do anything. Down here, we had Bulgaria. They actually owned all of this. And I formed a personal union with them and took it over and integrated it. I have actually not inherited any thrones from personal unions. And some of them have been going on for over 100 years now. It says Hungary gets inherited by Poland right now, but that fluctuates. It's more or less luck, it seems. Like this one says personal union will continue, and next month or next month after that, it'll say gets inherited. All you need is a positive and high diplomacy to have a high chance to get it. I'm not sure if anything else modifies it. Now my sliders. They're almost all left. I'm heading over to free subjects. But people were saying that I was giving people wrong information when I tell them to go mercantilism, but as you can see, in death and taxes, it does give you a substantial bonus. And the negatives are minor. I rarely trade outside of my kingdom anyways, unless I'm playing a trading nation that already starts pretty far over on the trading sliders. And as you can see, all you get is trade efficiency and better trade stats. Over here you get production efficiency, which actually does increase your trade value because you're producing more, as well as national trade worth 5%, which also gives you more trade value. I would show you some other empires, but they're in 7.7, and so far 8.7 has been awesome. There are no ridiculous values. Like, if this was 7.7, these would be over 500 total income by now. And our technology would be advancing stupid fast. And I'm actually planning on maybe starting a Let's Play series depending on how interesting it becomes. If I feel that I suck at it, I won't upload it, you'll never see it. But currently it would have to be Poland because they're the nation I'm focusing on right now. I'm not starting another game anytime soon. Don't have the time for it, and I really kind of formed the Jagiellonian Empire, which was my first goal, which I need Hungary and Bohemia, and I need their capitals cord. And also I want to take over Europe. I've never actually taken over every territory in Europe. I own almost, what is it? 3/5 of Europe, it looks like. Of course, Europe does include this part of Asia Minor. But my current plan is to take over Byzantium, annex the Ottomans, so I get the trade of 66% trade value in the Black Sea provinces, and form a personal union with Sweden. After that, I'll continue my conquest for the rest of Europe. Well, that's it for now.